welcome to Vic and Vern Sports Stat. I'm Vern.
I'm Vic, and welcome to a Manchester United season review of the shit show that was, and a preview of hopefully a better season next year.
It can't be much worse. It can't be worse.
But if it's worse, we're getting relegated.
True.
I mean, but we did finish 15th, you know.
It's not bad. No?
Yes, yeah, it's fantastic.
I was looking really bad at the end there, but
But let me show you. Let me tell you how we're gonna do this today.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with the top, the owners, sports director, the CEO. Will go down the list because the fish does rot from the head, you know.
It stinks from there too, man.
There you go, and then we'll get into all the players that are here or who are leaving and stuff like that. The new ones that are coming in, or we think should be coming in, or we're crossing our fingers and hoping they come in.
What positions that we think we should be strengthened?
And then we'll talk about a lot of stuff this morning. We'll talk about a lot of
stadium.
Stuff. Good morning, Rose Garden. Good morning.
Stadium and everything. We decided to do this one live.
Yeah.
Because we didn't want to cut anything.
No, this is the best, man.
Just do it live, man.
Because that way the emotions are true.
True emotions. We can't fake it. We can't cut it.
I need to drink to calm myself
down. We can't cut it or anything like that. So it is live. So we can't.
What comes out comes out.
Exactly. What comes out comes out.
But look, let's start with information. That's always good. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button. The channel is growing. We're up to 52,552. And we've got a lot of members now. We're almost up to 100 members now.
It's cool, man.
Join the revolution.
Viva la revolución.
Some things are going downhill, but we're going uphill.
Wayne's in the house.
Good morning, Wayne. Good morning, Wayne. How are you doing, man? So let's get into the shit show that was our season from last year. Of course, we did finish 15th in the league. We lost the European final to Spurs. They're not Spursy anymore.
No, they're not Spursy anymore.
No, we are Unitesy now.
Unitesy.
We are the new Spurs.
Ooh.
We are trophy dodgers. We dodged the trophy this year.
Not just this year, Vic. Spurs were legendary trophy dodgers, but it was just this year, Vic.
But they're Spurs.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we are worse than Everton.
Times they are changing.
They are changing. So yeah, that was it. Look, I got some stuff to talk about. So let me just go up here. Got to go. Yeah. Let's start.
Don't go too close because your big shiny head. You look like the Glazers, man. You could be their brother, Vic. Come on, you could be a Glazer.
There's about to be a slap fight on this channel. There's only one person getting slapped. It's you.
The Yodas.
The Yodas. Of course, we've got to talk about the Yodas and the Grim Reaper.
The Grim Reaper, the Mr. Cull.
Because he's culled so many jobs, and it's always the small man that gets it. I mean,
the poor guy that earning 30,000 pounds a year, man.
Just the manager changes has cost us, since the gym's been, between 50 and 60 million pounds.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have never. They knew they weren't going to stick with Ten Hag. They still kept him. Cost a fortune. So look, I mean, these guys have come out with so much bullshit and so much spin lately. I mean, I'm going to take them away again.
Please do.
Before you.
Okay, man.
I mean, remember this. Remember this.
Of course I remember that.
Was it a pipe dream?
I don't know what happened there. They came out with it.
Well, the minute we do bad, they come out with something. Woo! Flowers. Your flowers are more beautiful.
Oh,
and they try to sell you. They try to sell you shit. No one has talked about the stadium anymore. No one's telling you how to finance it. Nothing's happening. I mean, come on. I mean, first of all, it looks like a fucking circus tent.
Looks like
but actually, that is exactly what we need, a circus tent. Because United is a circus. Run by, where are these clowns again? Run by the clowns.
But not just that. They come out to the stadium.
Who's going to pay for it?
We're paying for it. We're bankrupt.
You're going to pay for it.
I'm not going to pay.
No. I mean.
No, but where did they get the money from? Nobody said anything about the money.
You think maybe the Glazers going to take all those dividends from the last 20 years and put it back into the team?
No,
there you go. We were the richest club in the world. We're still number one in revenue in the Premier League. But 100 millions goes out to these twats all the time. So what we're going to do today is we're going to give a red, a yellow, or a green card. So what is your card for these buggers?
Red. Get the
fuck out.
Yes.
I mean, it can only be a red card for these buggers. Because I've got a very interesting statistic I want to show you guys. I mentioned it the other day. Here we go.
Wait, a shout out to Brian. Good one there, Brian.
Here we go. Check this out. This has been the revenue of Manchester United since the Glazers has taken over. Nice steady curve all the way up. Obviously, the 2 COVID years hurt us. And then the revenue's gone up. And I mean, okay, yes, you've got to take for inflation and all that stuff. But our revenue goes up and up and up and up and up. But the money and the debt goes up and up and up and up. We have less money, more debt. I mean, come on.
What? Red card for Vern, I'm calling it. Wayne,
there you go. But let's just show you the league position in the last years. That's been going down, 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 down. The revenue's going up. The, what's his name is going up. The
expenses are going up.
Our debt is going up. But the money we can spend is going down. Our league position is going down. I mean, the correlation here is crazy, man. It is crazy.
That's okay, Wayne. I forgive you because you naked Wayne.
There you go. Then we've got to talk about the CEO.
I don't want to talk about this Pratt.
Omar Barada. I mean, he came in from Manchester. I mean, everybody was like, oh, he made Manchester City great. No. You know who made Manchester City great? Sheikh Azim there, or one of the sheikhs. I was going to say something now. One of the boys there from the oil country, from the desert. They made it great. They put money in. Now, I don't like this guy that much, but I'm going to be nice. And I'm going to give him, I think, a yellow card.
He's on probation.
He's on probation here.
Probation. I'll do a better job.
Of course. Wait, that's what... Listen here. I mean, who's the biggest... I mean, even Bernie Madoff would have done a better job. Then, so Barada, for me a yellow. Somebody I really don't like is Jason Wilcox. I didn't like him as a player. I thought he was a prat. I think all he can do is, you can only go after ex-players. Now he wants Liam Delap. For me, also he is definitely on a yellow card this year. He's on a yellow card.
Okay, that's being nice.
He's between a yellow and a not a green. Oh, hell no. Between a yellow and a
orange.
Red. He's like dark orange. I should have come up with orange cards as well.
The Naked League, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Then, look, we did have 2 managers this year. We did have Erik ten Hag at the beginning of the season.
Meneer ten Hag.
Goeiemorgen, meneer ten Hag. He's off to Leverkusen, which is good. Yeah. So saves a little bit of money, I think, because they don't have to pay as much compensation now.
I don't really know what his contract was, but listen here, I think he didn't do a bad job.
Listen here, he likes his ex-players, sir. Meneer ten Hag, we got a lot of them here.
Take him with. I don't think Leverkusen can afford it. That's the problem.
I mean, look, I can give you a list of players you can take with. You can start by taking Rashford, Sancho. Those are 2 you can really take. Anthony, some of those players you can definitely take. Look, I'm going to say Ten Hag. I don't blame Ten Hag for the season. I'll give him a yellow card. You can see it's not the coaches are not our problem.
Listen here, he got money. He spent a lot of money. He bought Anthony. Although we'll talk about that when we get into the players.
Anthony and Mason Mount, I think, were 2 expensive players that he bought. I do like Ugarte. I like Mazraoui. I thought they were 2 good signings. I think De Ligt is a good signing.
Yeah.
Onana is a shocking signing. Shocking signing. But we'll get into those prats later.
You got...
Yeah. Then we've got to talk about our head coach that we have now.
Ruben Amorim.
Amore for me.
I love the guy. I love his interviews. The way he conducts himself, the way he talks to people.
He's open and honest. He doesn't. He's not a
sugarcoater.
A snake oil salesman.
No, not a snake. He's not a sugarcoater. He tells it the way it is, and that's what I like about Ruben Amorim.
He's not a politician. No. He doesn't bullshit you.
I want him to stay. I want him to get backing. And then, if it's cuck, we get it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, listen here. At the end of the day, it's a results business.
Exactly.
And the results haven't been good. But we know why the results haven't been good, because the players don't fit this system. No. They brought him in. He said from the beginning, this is my system.
And this is what I'm playing.
And I hope that he gets rid of the players he needs to get rid of, and I hope he brings in the players that he wants to bring in.
That would be, just to see what he can do.
Look, like I said, I think we need to bring in 5 people.
At least, yeah.
And I would like, out of those 5, 3 of them to be his A-list signings, the ones that at least his first option, and the other 2 to be maybe second option, because you don't get all 5 first options. I
don't think we have the money for that.
No, I don't think so either. But no. We got to give old Ruben a card.
It's only a green one for me, man.
For me as well. I still Ruben's on a green card.
Definitely.
Ruben's on a green card. I think
Love
he's
Ruben.
good. Then listen, I'm going to put this guy in, our ex-manager. I feel sorry for Sir Alex. In his old age, I mean, he must be thinking, basically built up this firm called Manchester United.
Definitely.
Put it on top of the world. We knocked the arseholes off their perch. The ones that won the championship this year, Liverpool. Once again, hey, condolences to everybody there at Liverpool. What a horrific incident there at the parade. It's just bloody sad, man. It's just sad. And to I'm glad no one died. And to everybody that did get injured and stuff like that,
have a quick recovery, man.
Quick recovery.
And don't forget, you never walk alone.
You will never walk alone. No, there you go. But Sir Alex, I mean, he must be thinking to himself, fucking hell, I left in 2010 or 2012. It's only been like 10 or 12 years that I've gone, and they've put this club downhill so fast.
It went quick.
So fast.
So quick, man.
We should have made him executive manager or CEO. He would have kept us on the right path. So yeah, so Alex, we don't give you a card because hell no. That would be blasphemy.
That would be blasphemy.
But now it's time to get into the shit show that is the players. And we're going to start off with the goalkeepers, all three of them. So Bahindia, what do you think about Bahindia?
Was okay, not good enough.
I don't think he's good enough. I don't even think he's good enough as a good second goalkeeper.
I don't think he's bad. Second, where you play your second goalkeeper.
Normally, you don't want to play second. Keep him as a second goalkeeper. He's on the cusp of, my foot is so far away from his arse to give him a kick in the arse.
Second goalie, not more than that.
I mean, the mistake against Aston Villa was horrendous. Horrendous.
He's made a couple of battle ones.
He's made a few bad ones, definitely.
We'll keep him there.
Look, Tom Heaton. Tom Heaton's 376 years old.
See ya.
I'm not going to even give Tom Heaton a card. I think he's gone.
Yeah.
He'll stay in here as goalkeeper coach or something. Like, good for him. Then we've got to talk about, Jesus,
Andre Onana.
Look, I think this is very easy. The problem is we paid 60 million for him. We're not recuperating that money back.
No.
He's on big wages. Where does he go? The only place this man can go is, we can hope Ten Hag is crazy enough to bring him to Leverkusen.
That would be fantastic.
No one else.
We're not going to get much for him.
No one else wants him. I mean,
but it's time.
We definitely don't want him.
We don't want him. It's time for him to go.
He has to go.
He's made some howlers.
Man. I know. He's been horrific, man. He's been horrific.
2 seasons now, howlers.
Jesus, he cost us the Champions League
last season.
This year, I mean,
he's got to go.
He's got to go.
Andre, adios.
Then we've got a lot of centre backs.
Yeah.
And in the system that Araman's playing, the 3-4-3, you got to have about 6 centre backs, if not 7.
Yeah, but I think for next season, because we don't have Europe,
6 is enough.
6 should be enough. Yeah.
2 in every position. You can read that one.
I first got to read if it's not rude or something like that. Huh? And you can read on.
Wow. Well, if we get all those players, no, I don't want the lap. I don't think we need 2 strikers. I'll go with Gorkares. I'll stick with Hoyland if we have Gorkares.
Temesgen.
But good idea. Good idea,
man.
We'll talk about those later. So stick in the show. We're going to get to the new signings. So those are our things. Look, Johnny Evans. I like Johnny Evans. He's gone. He's gone. No contract there anymore. So we don't even have to give him a card. No. Lenny Yoro, I'm definitely going with a green card for
Green card. I thought
he was a bright season for his first season. He's a young man. He's 18, 19 years old.
Fantastic.
I think this guy could be
the next Rio.
The Rio Ferdinand, a Virgil van Dijk in the future.
I think he was really good. I really liked him. Yes, of course, he's 18, 19. He made 1 or 2 little mistakes, but not many.
No, I think his problem this year was that De Ligt was injured quite a lot, and Martinez. If I had De Ligt in the center, Martinez on the left, and him on the right, I think he would have done a lot better because you have that experience around you. He's got pace.
Yeah.
Good tackling.
And he goes well forward.
Yes.
When he goes forward. He goes well forward.
So he gets a green card.
Hell yeah.
He definitely a stayer for me. Then we move on. Victor Lindelof, he's off. Don't have to give him a card. He's off.
Contract's up.
So Victor's out.
Adios.
Then, the Butcher.
The Butcher. I love the Butcher,
The
man.
Butcher got butchered this year. He's been injured a lot.
He's been injured a lot.
Look, for me, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to give him a green card. I'm going to give him a yellow card.
Ooh.
Because he's too many injuries. He's starting to be the Luke Shaw. The next Luke Shaw. He needs to be injury-free. If he's injury-free, definite for me. Definite starter. But he needs to come right now. He's got to work on his injuries. Good, solid preseason now.
Yeah.
And be ready for next season.
Definitely. I 100% agree on that one.
Okay. Then we go on. We got so many to get through.
Oh.
Harry Maguire.
Okay, first of all, tip my hat to Harry Maguire. Now, this boy is mustard. The Manchester Messi.
Listen, he's taken a lot of shit on this channel from certain people. And me.
Exactly.
I called him Harry the Hoover, Harry the what?
Slabhead.
And I've called him everything. But Harry Maguire's he's got balls.
He's got big hairy ones, man.
And I'm going to give Harry a green card.
Definitely. I thought Harry, after the abuse that he got, taking away the
Captaincy.
demoting him down to a reserve player. That guy didn't open his mouth.
No, he shut the F up and he did a good job.
He came out and did a solid job. And hey, Manchester Messi scored some goals, very important goals. Hats off to Harry.
I don't want him to be a starter. But when Harry Maguire's on the bench for us, and I know we have to make a change at the back, or we need somebody to push up front or something, Harry's the right man.
I don't mind him a starter. With the other, maybe with the De Ligt and with Martinez, it's fine.
No, Harry's definitely
very
good season
a good season of him.
Good season from Harry.
Yeah, one of the few players.
De Ligt, I think De Ligt as well.
Mustard.
Green, I like De Ligt a lot. But there's another, gotta stay healthy.
Gotta stay healthy, man.
But I do think in the last 2 years we've overplayed certain players. And I think we won't have as many games this season.
No.
Because we're not in Europe. No. So it's 38 games Premier League and let's hope maybe like 10 to 12 games in the cup so that we do well. But for me, Matthias de Ligt, for me, he's captain material.
Yes, and one of the players of the season as well.
I would prefer him to be captain than Bruno. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. Yeah. So that's looking at the back line. I don't think it's... Yeah. Oh, no, we've got one more. The boy's good, man.
The boy is good. Young, talented player.
Him and Yoro are our future at the back.
Yes, definitely.
And
I don't want him to go out on loan. He must stay.
No, he must stay. He's definitely a first teamer for me.
Yeah.
For me, a definite green card.
Oh hell yeah.
100%.
100%.
Because I'm
great buy.
I'm looking at the three experienced boys at the back: Maguire, Martinez, and De Ligt. And these two, Yoro and Heaven. And then I think we need one more. And I've got a guy that I think we should get. I'll show you that later.
I think it's enough. But
no, 5 is not enough. No, because not with De Ligt.
Okay.
There's too many injuries in that squad. That's in that squad. So that's our centre backs. Now we go to those wing backs. Okay, you can go.
Malacia.
I mean, the man from Clondakton, as I say.
And he was missing for 2 years.
And funnily enough, played the whole season now for Eindhoven, never missed a game. It's a wonder, but he needs to go. We won't get a lot for him, maybe 5 million.
We didn't pay a lot for him.
We paid 12. If we get 5, it's okay. It's a good one.
Yeah.
But Malacia needs to go. Then look at more of the wing backs. Luke Shaw, he needs to go.
He needs to go, but nobody's going to buy him because he's so injury prone.
He is a great footballer if he's 100% fit. I just think he's always had weight problems. I think he's always had fitness problems. I think when I see him, I always think of him as he just come back from McDonald's.
I think he looks a bit like Luke Littler.
Yes. Has he had too many kebabs?
I think he's had too many kebabs.
Kebabs, yeah. I think he needs...
But hey, you don't know. Maybe
he needs to go.
I think it's time for him to go, man. But...
Diego Dallo.
No.
Mr. Versatility.
Mr. Versatility. He can play in almost any position.
He's always there. But for me, the verdict is out on him on a yellow card.
I would keep him.
Because I think he needs to up his game. And he has to find himself a position. Because I don't think he'll be a starter. I think he's Mr. Utility. I think he's the next, what's his name?
John O'Shea or
John O'Shea or Johnny, not Johnny Evans. What's the other guy? What's the guy's name with the pink boots all the time? Phil Jones. He will play right back, left back, centre back, wing backs.
Every central midfield. You can do almost anything.
Yeah, but I don't think he's good enough to be a starter at any position. I think
but you need a player like that.
Yeah, you just need somebody.
I would keep him, definitely.
Okay, all right. So then we move on. Dorgu, young, first season coming out of the Italian league. I thought it wasn't too bad. It's a keep for me. I can't see us selling Dorgu.
No. Young man.
He was the only signing Ruben Amorim made.
Yeah.
It's only Ruben Amorim.
But it wasn't his signing.
No, but in his era, put it that way.
No, I think we definitely keep him.
Mazraoui.
I think maybe even player of the season.
Yes, definitely. Definite keep for me as well.
Definite keep. For the price we paid for him and what he delivered, fantastic.
Unbelievable. We need more buys like this.
Yeah.
Around that
15 to
20 million, and then they come good, you know?
I thought the only place where I could actually see a little bit of improvement, but he is shots at goals.
Yeah.
He's
better crossing.
Better cross. No, crossing's not bad, but maybe just a bit of finishing.
Definitely keep the young man, Mr. Amos. I mean, look, we don't have to talk a lot about him. No pressure on him. I wouldn't lend him out because...
Always depends who we get in.
That's right.
Always depends who we get in. If we get another wing back like that, maybe it would be good for him to take a season somewhere else.
Then have a look at our central midfield there. So, Mainu's
disappointing season.
Mainu, I'm going to put Mainu on a yellow card.
Yes, definitely.
Mainu, if he's not sold for financial purposes this year, because he'd be 100% profit, because he's academy. This is a big season coming up for him.
I thought he had a real bad season. He had a great season before. His breakthrough season. This season was not good at all. Does he fit the system?
I think he's lost his England place.
Oh, definitely.
If he wants to be on the plane with old Tommy Tuchel there to the US for the World Cup next year, he needs a big season.
Next year already.
It's next year already.
Holy moly.
He needs a big season. This season is going to define his career.
It's important for me as well because his contract is up. Now, does he want ridiculous freaking wages? Then sell him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If he wants I want 200,000 a week, that's it. Gone. Bye.
But
sell the bugger.
He should be on the same wages. About 100,000 is all right. But
that's still crazy money, man.
But he has to prove he has a big season ahead of him.
You can't go all asking crazy wages if you've had a crap season.
No.
Come on, man.
He has big season ahead of him. Ugarte, I thought one of the better buys.
Yeah.
I think he's solid defensively. Typical Uruguayan hard man.
Hardcore, yeah.
First season in the Premier League. I think give him a good pre-season with Amorim. I think he'll come all right. I think Ugarte is a definite keep for me.
Yeah.
You can agree?
I concur.
Perfect. You concur. There you go. We're concurring.
Man. Okay.
This is a man. This is a difficult one.
The only thing that he's got against him
is horrendous wages.
It's horrendous wages.
£350,000 a week. Yeah.
But hey, he didn't rob anybody.
His contract runs out next year.
I think he stays, and I think he runs his contract out.
Me, I would. If I asked I don't think anybody buys him on those wages. If I'm Ratcliffe and the boys, I'm going to him and I say, let's have an extension, but to different wages. I'd say, listen here, we'd like to keep you here. I think Amorim would like to keep him in. I think what I've heard is he's fantastic in the dressing room. He's a role model for all the other players. This guy's a winner, man. He's won 5 fucking Champions Leagues.
Yeah.
I would go to him and say, look, we'll give you a 1-year extension or a 2-year extension.
I know. Give him a new 3-year contract for 200,000.
Or something like that.
Something like that.
You know, because I think he could. You need 1 or 2 older players in the dressing. You do. So for me, Casemiro.
Listen here,
I'm going to give him a yellow card.
If somebody comes up and says we'll give you 40 million for him or 20 million, I'd say go.
Where are you going to find an idiot like that?
Rick, you never know, man. 20 million,
the only place Saudi. That's the only place. But I would gotta say, we're talking about Mazraoui being player of the year. In the last 3 months, he was the player of the season.
Definitely, he played some fantastic games, man.
Definitely.
And he can pass the freaking ball.
Yes.
Not ever.
Toby Collier, very easy. I think he should go out on loan. I don't think he'll play a lot this season.
No, I don't think
so. Green card for me, out on loan.
Out on loan.
Easy, no problem. One for the
Didn't impress me at all.
One for the future. We don't have to talk about Christian Eriksen because he's gone.
Adios.
A lot of wages have gone already, you know. Lindelof, Evans, Eriksen, yeah. Then let's get into those number 10 wingers that we have to have. Anthony. I must admit, we were hard on Anthony, but I read some of the stuff coming out.
He suffered, man.
He suffered mentally a lot. That the pressure just was too high for him.
That's what people sometimes just forget. These are football players, yes, but they are people.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we always look at what they earn and what they should be achieving, but that's not always.
And you've got a family life. You might have your kids must be sick.
I like Anthony. But he's gone.
I think he's gone.
I think we're
going to get okay money for him.
I think we'll get money for him, but he's on a red card. He's gone.
But people should just not forget, players are people, and they have emotions and they have problems in life. And no matter how much money you earn, depression or stuff like that doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't play anything with it.
Then this man, he's a definite red card for me. I know we might 5 years down the line, this might be the greatest player on the planet. I don't know. I just don't like his attitude. I think he thinks he's fucking Cristiano Ronaldo already, and he's not.
He's definitely not, man. We were around when Cristiano came.
If the reports that have come out on the English newspapers are right, that Amarin told him in the changing rooms in front of everybody, you better hope somebody comes in for you next year because you're not playing for me. That is tough. I can't see Amarin saying that in front of anyone, but that's what's coming out of the news. For me, he left him out of the last game, everything like that. I think he's a definite red card. He's gone.
And you can get good money for him. So,
but you won't get 50, 60, 70. You'll get maybe 40.
I don't know, I wouldn't let him go.
It's 40 million.
You've got to get that 50 million for him at least.
Look, if you can get 40 million for him and I can bring in 2 other new players, I'll take it.
I think you've got to get 50, but never mind.
We'll see. Then another one of those rejects.
I don't want him to see that guy again.
I never want to see him. Chelsea should just keep him. I don't even want that 5 million from Chelsea. This is the worst signing we've done in the last 5 years. Definitely.
By far.
By far. This
is even worse than Angel Di Maria.
Di Maria makes him look like a prat. No, he's out. I call him the terrible four. Anthony, Rashford, Malacia, and him. They're the terrible four. Needs to get out of my club. Amad Diallo, definite keep.
Definite keep.
One of the better players.
If he wasn't injured.
Player of the season. If he wasn't injured.
Definitely.
The boy's got a lot of talent. I like him a lot. Got to keep Amad Diallo. Then, one of the disgraceful four. You got to go. But where does he go?
Listen, he wants to go to Barcelona.
He knows already he's lost his number 10 shirt because Cunha's taking the number 10 shirt. No. It's clear. If you want Barcelona, what is he going to do there? Clean the shoes of Yamal and them?
Yes.
Who's? Okay, you got Rafinha on the one side.
Not me. He
Yamal.
wants to go.
Where the hell does he want to play for Barcelona?
Clean shoes, man.
Espanyol, Barcelona. That's what you were talking about.
Espanyol.
Not FC Barcelona. Espanyol, yeah. No. Where's the red card? I should have about 3 red cards for this guy.
That's terrible, man.
Get out of my club. Then Bruno. That's a tough one this season.
Okay, we've got to talk about the elephant in the room.
If Saudi give us, if it's what it's reported is, listen here, Bruno. Big Vic, I'm a whore. If somebody's paying me 700,000 to £1 million a week, I don't care if it's fucking Afghani league. I don't care if it's the Taliban league. I don't care if it's in Saudi Arabia. I don't care if it's fucking South Chile somewhere down there in Patagonia. Whoever's giving that, I can play in Iceland for that money.
Fuck, I'd do anything for that.
Listen, if it's the Mars League, the Moon League, with that kind of money, you're an idiot if you don't go. Your family and you would be
set up for
life.
Generations.
But flipping that around, if he rejects that kind of money, that shows the character the man is.
No, God, you can't say character. He's
still earning £350,000 a week.
But that's ridiculous money, man. That's 3 times or 4 times what he's earning now. Come on.
But if he says, I want to stay, what does that say about him?
He doesn't want to go to Saudi. That's what he says.
That's well,
It's
okay.
hot there, man.
What would you do on this one?
Also, if Man United gets that 100 million that is quoted,
No, but look, we're rating him this season. For me, he's a green card.
yes,
I would keep him.
I would keep him. But if you're getting 100 million for a 30-year-old,
Well, he came out and he said, if Man United want me to leave, I'll leave.
so he puts it on the club.
Clever bugger.
Clever bugger.
I don't think he goes. I think Ruben wants to keep him. I think
I definitely think Ruben wants to keep him, but if you are the club, now just thinking as a business perspective,
100 million.
for a 30-year-old, buy.
We could basically fund our whole summer transfer with the
Yes.
money from Bruno.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and I think we're getting Cunha in.
And you know, are we going to win the league this
No.
year, next year, or the year after?
No.
So by the time we are starting to win the league, maybe in
Maybe.
3, 4, 5 years' time, Bruno's not part of the plans in any case.
I would, if you get 100 million, I'd sell him. That's just,
I wish you'd get 100 million for him.
I'd sell him in a heartbeat.
Look, no, I like Mason Mount. He's just injury prone. He's a good footballer. He's just injury prone. And you know, we've got too many of those in this club.
Way too many.
Luke Shaw, Mason Mount, Martinez, De Ligt. We've just got too many players that are always injured.
Yeah. Sure.
But look, I'm going to rate his season. You got to put.
he was not good enough. Sorry.
If I'm rating this season, I would like to get rid of him.
Yes.
I got to add the injuries as part of the game because availability is still the best ability, and he's never available.
I would say.
But we got to give it to him. The last 6 weeks of the season, he wasn't injured. Wow, I think that's the longest run he had in the club.
Sell him. I'd get rid of him. But it's just me.
All right, we get into the nitty gritty here. Okay, actually, Mason Mount. Now we get to our 3 strikers. For me, a definite keep.
I thought he didn't. He struggled a bit at the beginning.
I tell you now that if he was 100% fit, the last part of the season, we win the EuroLeague.
That could be.
I think if he started being 100%, I think we win the EuroLeague.
I think that could be, yeah.
He holds the ball up a lot better. His link-up play is a lot better. He's just athletic. He's strong. He's physically the kind of player Amarin's looking for. A strong, physical.
Yeah.
For me, he's a definite keep.
I'd keep him, yeah.
Definite keep. Then
I concur.
Then we're going to move to this guy first. The young man, not a lot to say.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Definite keep for me as the third striker.
Yeah.
As the third striker. We've got to bring in that number 1 striker, the third striker. I would keep him. Because Turksy can also play in the 10, you know?
Yeah.
So definite for me. And then the next elephant in the room. This man. Don't know, get rid of Obi there. Rasmus. Listen here. Maybe he has the same problems as Anthony has. The pressure, it must be immense on this man. Immense. I mean, if you hear every day, every pundit in England.
Not good enough.
Not good. Everybody's hammering you, everything like that.
I wish him well, man. But I don't think he's going to be here next year.
I think that he goes out on loan. Or if they sell him, he needs an Anthony start like at Betis.
Yeah.
Fresh start and get out of it. I got to go red card here. I got to go red card. It's hard, man.
He's a young man.
I would have liked to put yellow out there. You know what? I'll put red and yellow out there. We'll put them out there, red and yellow together. Well, we'll do it like that, red and yellow. But yeah.
It's a tough one. I just think he's a good player, must be. The pressure is immense. This gets too much.
He's a good footballer. Is he a good footballer for Manchester United?
That's a whole different story.
Because Manchester United's like Bayern Munich in Germany. The pressure is enormous. Have you got... I guarantee you, if we sell him next year to Everton, he scores 15 goals for them.
Yeah.
Because the pressure will be gone. He'll just do it. I guarantee you. So that's our players that we have right now. We do know that this man is in already.
Also in already. They've triggered his
release clause. Matthias Cunha. I think it's a green card for me. I like Matthias Cunha.
I like him too.
I think a lot of people are, his disciplinary record. He's got a little bit of that dog like Roy Keane in him. I like that. We've got too many nice guys already. We got too many. They come out and they apologize for losing instead of just fucking playing better. He's a guy. He'll put his foot through something. I like people like. We need more assholes.
Yeah.
We got too many nice people at the club. So Cunha in at 10. We definitely need a new goalkeeper.
I think that is high on the priority list. Yes.
I think it's a high, and I would love this man to be in here. I'm going to show you him right there. Diego Costa. I think he's a top-notch goalkeeper. He's solid. He's good in the air. He is good with his feet. Everybody talks with his feet, but I don't really give a shit about your feet. This guy is good in the air and his top shots.
That's the
he comes out. I think he's Portuguese. I think he'd fit in well with the clan there. So the goalkeeper and the 10 is clear for me. Everybody's been talking about this man, Liam Delap. I don't think he's good enough. I think he's the next Rasmus Højlund.
Yeah.
I'll tell you now, put it this way around. Had you put Rasmus in the Ipswich team this year and put Delap in our team, Delap would be talked about like Rasmus
Yes.
done. And Rasmus would have scored 20 goals for Ipswich.
Definitely.
Because I think Rasmus has actually got more talent than him.
Oh, definitely.
For me.
For me too.
So I don't actually want De Ligt, who I really are. Delap. I want Victor Gokares. We got to get one sporting boy in. I would break the bank for him.
I guess you'll have to.
I would, if we can get rid of Rashford, Sancho, Anthony and stuff, I could take the money and put it on Gokares. We need that 20-goal striker.
But is he going to get enough?
And he's a monster as well.
Yeah, is he going to get enough ball to score 20 goals?
Well, you see, we got Cunha in. Cunha will get him the ball. Because Cunha, if you play Cunha and Bruno next to each other, he's getting balls.
Oh, I hope so.
He's getting balls.
But we definitely need a striker.
And then I do think we need a central defender. I like him as well from Sporting, Inacio. Because I think we need that 6th central defender because our defenders that we have now are injury prone. I would say, like, I'm going to say it like this. De Ligt and Martinez, one will always be injured.
Mm-hmm.
Harry is getting on in age. His injuries have already started creeping up on him. Yoro and Heaven, you cannot put all the pressure on those two.
Also, both had injuries this year.
So Heaven and Yoro can't put the pressure on those two. De Ligt and Martinez are up in the air on who's going to be fit all the time. So and Harry, you need a central defender. You need one. I like this guy. He plays. He's Portugal.
I think still we need a wing back.
Well, there's where people talked about Frimpong and stuff like that.
What ping pong?
I'd love this man. Mendes from Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, but he's not. He just,
Him or a guy like Denzel Dumfries.
Yeah.
You know, somebody physical. Denzel Dumfries, physically. These boys are physically strong. Also Portuguese. And I think Amarin will look a little bit more into the Portuguese market. But those are the kind of players I think we should be getting.
Yeah, I think we need a definitely 5 players. We don't need as much because we won't play Europe next year.
No, I mean, we're going to have 38 games in the Premier League. And like we said, we won't have more than 50 games next year. No. You know, there's a big campaign. You don't have, there's 8 games in Europe you don't have. There's no stuff like that. So I think we'll prioritize maybe one of the cups next year and the league. We need to give. What do you think? Where are we going to? Before we wrap up, where do you think we
predictions
are
for next season? Okay, it's hard to say now.
We're going to go back on this. Remember,
we're definitely not going to be 15th next year. That
No, I don't even think if we kept the squad as it is now, we'd be 15th next year.
I'm going with top 8.
Within the top 8.
Within the top 8.
I'm going.
I think that will be a good season. Top 8.
I think we finish in the Champions League spot. I think we will finish 5th next year. Okay. Which will be a Champions League spot, I think. With the 6 teams in Europe will amount so many points that the English Premier League will be a team with 5 again.
I think we're going to do way better.
If we give the man the backing, and if we have a good pre-season, with no...
Yeah, but then we'll have to see before the season starts again, what players did he bring in, what kind of backing did he get? Also,
what's a very important issue a lot of people don't think about is schedule. How do we start?
Yeah.
If our first game's away to City and our second game is at home to Liverpool. And our third game's away to Arsenal, we could be in a rut early. If we get, let's say, our first game is away to
Sunderland.
To Bournemouth. Our first home game is Sunderland, and
Aston Villa or something like that.
Yeah, we'll take Villa every day of the week because we don't lose to Villa, man. You know, it always depends. Then you get a little bit of momentum, and momentum can mean a lot in this league. But yeah, that was the season, 2024, 2025.
Wrapped up in one word: shit show.
It was a horrifically bad season.
I mean, we covered every game. It was terrible.
We were thinking of not covering any games, so that's not going to happen. We're going to cover. We thought about. No, I'm covering every Man United game because I feel champion is our word in the next 2 or 3 years. I think
it can only get better next year.
I guarantee before 2030 we're champions. Guarantee it.
All I want to, it's because we sit here and we watch it, and it's hard to talk when there's shit going on.
Nothing.
It's really hard. So I want the team to play a bit better, so we can be a bit better.
There you go.
Because otherwise, I'm going to sit here and go like this. Somebody just shoot me.
Wake up.
Somebody just shoot me. No. Hey, that's the wrap up.
Thanks for joining us, and hey, we'll see you guys soon, huh?
Yeah.
Ciao, guys.
Ciao.